The Yaqui, or Yeoman people, come from the Yaqui River Valley in Sonora, Mexico, with many now living across the border in Arizona. Their spirituality blends ancient indigenous beliefs with Catholic traditions brought by Jesuit missionaries. But rather than abandoning their old ways, the Yaqui reshaped Christianity into something uniquely their own, a faith built on balance and harmony. The Yaqui believe the universe is made up of overlapping worlds, called Aniam. The Yo Ania, or enchanted world, connects them to ancestors, while the sea Ania is the flower world, represents life and renewal. Through prayer, song, and ritual, they keep these worlds in harmony, bridging people, nature, and spirit. When Catholicism arrived, the Yaqui reimagined it. The Virgin Mary became Edom I, our mother, and Jesus became Edom Achai, our father. The deer dance brings these worlds together, part Catholic devotion, part indigenous ceremony, a prayer in motion honoring nature and renewal. Today, Yaqui communities in Mexico and Arizona continue these traditions. Despite borders and modern change, their songs and ceremonies remain strong, keeping faith and identity alive. For the Yaqui, spirituality isn't separate from life. It is life, a reminder that faith endures not in one world, but between them.
Yaqui festivals are more than just cultural displays. They are profound expressions of identity, spirituality, and community resilience, rooted in a blend of indigenous traditions and Catholic influences. These celebrations, such as Semana Santa and the Deer Dance, serve as vital links to an ancestral heritage. Through the elaborate reenactments, traditional dances, and sacred ceremonies, Yaquis honor their ancestors, maintain communal bonds, and reaffirm their deep connections to the natural world. These are integral to preserving the Yaqui way of life, reflecting a deep understanding of their history and commitment to cultural community. The significance of these festivals extend beyond more than performance, embodying a living tradition that sustains Yaqui identity amidst cultural change.
Yaqui art is more than just a decoration. Art is a meaningful way to express their beliefs and preserve their stories. The art is full of symbols that connect them to spirituality, nature, and cultural identity. The dances and the colors all have special meanings behind them. For example, white may be interpreted as representing purity, while red can represent sacrifice or struggle, reflecting important cultural and religious values. In this presentation, I'll talk about some of their most important art forms. The first one is the deer dance, one of the most significant traditions for the Yaqui people. The dance is not just entertainment, but a ceremony that shows the connection between the spirit world and people. They believe the deer comes from the flower world, which represents a spiritual paradise that is the domain of the dead and the spirit realm for the living. The deer represents nature, goodness, and the spirit world, and during the dance, the movements are sacred spiritual expressions that connect people to the natural world and mythical events. The costume worn by the dancer has meaning. The feathers and the beads symbolize different spiritual ideas. The dance helps the community to honor the spiritual world and stay spiritually connected. Masks play a big role in Yaqui ceremonies. They are just not for show, but represent animals and spirits. The mask is also believed to protect the wearer during ceremonies. It features animals and shapes that connect to the spiritual beliefs and the natural world. These masks help the Yaqui keep their traditions alive in a way that helps them remember who they are and where they come from.
For the Yaqui people, music and dance are more than just performances. They are powerful ways to honor their history, beliefs, and identity. Through these traditions, culture is not only expressed but also passed down from generation to generation. Traditional instruments like drums and rattles create steady rhythms that guide the dancers. The beat of the drum is like the heartbeat of the ceremony, and the sound of the rattle brings energy and movement. Singing is also very important. It helps tell stories, carry prayers, and give life to the dancers. Every song has a purpose and every movement holds meaning. There are many songs used for different ceremonies. For example, there are songs for funerals, Lent ceremonies, and year wakes or year death celebrations for elders who participated in ceremonies. This year wake is called Luto Paco. Another important ceremony is Maso Muewa, also known as the killing of the deer. The deer plays an important role in these traditions. The water drum represents the sound of the deer's heartbeat, and the raspers represent the deer's breathing. The deer is seen as a guide between human and the spiritual realm. The Yaquis believe the deer sacrifices itself to give life to the people. It's honored through the songs, dances, and prayers. It's called Little Brother, a forest spirit living freely in nature, symbolizing balance between people, animals, and the nature world. There are songs that tell what the deer sees when he's in the Sewa Anya, the flower world, and songs about when he's being hunted by the Heveku Yoleme, the hunters. These songs and dancers are not just entertainment. They are a way of keeping culture alive, connecting the people to their ancestors, their beliefs, and the land they come from. Overall, music and dance are the heart of the Yaqui identity. They carry stories, prayers, and traditional that keep their culture strong and alive for future generations.